Now, there's certain things that people ask you to do, and it's supposed to be a real honor, right? But every once in a while, you're like, no, I don't want to do that. And being in someone's bridal party, huge on that list.
Yeah, I mean, it's pricey.
It's a commitment, and then
Yes.
it's kind of weird when you're not like super close to the person. He says this: I recently got asked to be a groomsman in a wedding, and I'm wondering if you guys think it would be a jerk move for me to say no and how to do so in a polite way. I know the guy, and I like him all right, but for whatever reason, I just never felt like we were that close. We hang out on rare occasion, but usually it's because we have connected people and mutual friends. I was genuinely surprised when he asked me, kind of confused. I wouldn't have ever considered him to be a close friend. Between a bachelor party, a suit, wedding stuff, and having to drive a couple hours out of town, everything that's going to come with being a groomsman, I'm not really excited about committing to it, and I said I'd let him know. How can I politely decline this without damaging whatever friendship he thinks we have? Do you think he just asked me for the sake of asking and is desperate, or does he think we're pals? I think it's that one. I think he just needed X amount of people.
I'm almost wondering, too, if he needed so many people. Like, his fiance has this many gals in her parties, so he needs this many guys. You say you're worried about, like, damaging whatever friendship you have. Well, if you're that worried about it, just be in the party. If you don't want to be in the party, you're going to, I feel like, have to damage the friendship.
Yeah, and he might not care as much as you think either, though.
She's going to be mad, though.
She might be mad, but it doesn't sound like you're going to, whatever. You just have to ask somebody else. I don't think it's an uncommon occurrence that mentally a female has committed to, and I'm going to have to ask so-and-so, 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 and so-and-so. Now suddenly they got 10 girls up there.
Yeah.
And then she's like, okay, so you need 10 groomsmen. And the guy's like, okay, well, there's my best buddy, and there's my brother, and now I have to go and find 8 more guys that I barely speak to. Boy, who's I friends with in high school? Like, I think that happens all the time to dudes. So this is probably what's going on here.
I think if Steven and I would have had like a large actual wedding and we had to have bridal parties, he has more options for people
Really?
he would have. He has more guy friends. Where I do have friends, but like I know my friends back home, I don't know if they would be able to commit to being in it. There's friends here where it's like, yes, we're friends, but I'm not so much like party Amy as I used to be. I don't know if these people would be in it.
It would have been so tiresome for me to have to run side to side because you both would have been fighting over me as to whose side I would have been on. So that would have been kind of weird, but like I'd have got it'd been fine.
In this hypothetical,
Yeah.
You're no longer the officiant.
Oh, even better.
I thought that's what you wanted to be.
Right in the middle.
Yeah.
Can he just say no, thank you?
Someone did say he could just say you can't really afford it and you don't want to commit, so just say sorry.
Buddy, I'll cover you. I have to have you there. It's my special day.
But if he is going to cover him, then why not
Yeah,
just
he
do
might
it?
as
Like if
well.
you're going to pay for everything, do you hope that by saying no, like are you getting out of the entire wedding? Or are you wanting to go as a guest? Because you can't.
No, you certainly can't go as a guest.
Yeah, I think if you say you can't be a part of it, you have to say you're not going to be there. Maybe, and that's the thing. You lie and say like, oh my God, I'm actually going to be out of town that weekend.
I have that important business trip. We're going to move the wedding. I have to have my best bro there. What?
Okay, but then if that's the thing, he weirdly thinks you guys are best friends, then you have to show up.
Have you ever, outside of the wedding context, have you ever had that where you encounter that person where like, you think we're very close?
Yes.
Like,
You
what
think
happened?
we are better friends than I thought we are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You have that instance where you're like, I don't want to be a groomsman. Do you have any advice for him?
Yeah, I think it has to be someone you're ready to like not be close with anymore. But in this case, I wasn't
Reject it?
close with the guy to begin with. It was a coworker, and I was really stunned when he asked me. I mean, we didn't really hang out outside of work. We weren't really that close, and I wasn't a dick about it, but I just said I don't think I can. I'm sorry.
Was it super weird after that, or?
We definitely didn't talk as much at work after that.
Yeah, well, I could do it, yeah.
You didn't talk at work? I feel like that's so uncomfortable.
Party probably wishes you just sucked it up and just went and been the groomsman for a couple hours, yeah.
Someone said I actually was asked to be a part of a wedding to a guy I wasn't really close with. We had drifted apart, and I would say many years ago we were close, but I said yes because I felt bad saying no. Honestly, I regretted it. I barely knew the other groomsmen. I spent a ton of money, and I felt like we were pretending like we were closer than we actually were, and I wish I would have just politely declined. Would you know anyone else?
Boy.
At the wedding, in
well, he
the
said
wedding?
they have some mutual friends, right? They have some
Okay.
mutual friends.
Because that would make it a little better.
Yeah, he's just part of the party that way.
Yeah.
You think he can say no to being a groomsman? Any tips, do's, don'ts?
Yeah, this guy asked me, to be part of his bridal party, be one of the groomsmen. I really didn't know the guy that well. So, it was kind of difficult because, to turn someone down is kind of insulting. But I didn't know the guy that well. So, I told him I had something going on around that time, some family emergency. And I weaseled my way out of it.
There you go.
Wait, some family emergency a year and a half from now?
You know what? I have a funeral that day. Wait, what? But you do realize it's in 2027. Yeah, definitely. Grandma's in the hospital then, so we'll let you know.
Someone said, and I think this is the best route, just say you're honored, but you feel like you can't commit. Just keep it simple.
I think that's probably also not a bad idea, right? Just, I'm not sure I can actually do this.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to.